Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. I'm Brian.
My name is Marie.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you could join us.
I'm the one who's doing the intro.
Okay.
And we're so glad that you could join us. And today we are going to talk about individuality
In marriage.
in marriage. So how do we make sure that we are pursuing our singleness
In marriage.
in marriage?
Yeah.
So what's the topic? Is it individuality or singleness in marriage?
Individuality and singleness in marriage.
So welcome to our channel. Today we are talking about individuality and singleness in marriage. Peace.
As you can see, you can clearly distinguish the different personalities. Right?
Yeah, I'm an introvert.
Anyway, so it's funny how when you're single, you so want to be married. And when you're married,
You so want to be single.
yeah, you're striving for my space and my mind, which is healthy. It's healthy not to disappear in your spouse. So
Yeah.
that is something that you should totally, completely work on. The process of singleness and preparing for marriage. So you read all the books, you go to all the seminars, you pray all you can pray.
Yeah.
And then finally, God opens up that channel, and then you're inside of it, and it's totally
And you idolize the marriage and now you stop pursuing the things that you used to pursue.
yeah.
And then now you're just
You disappear into your
Relaxed,
spouse.
you're just
I remember, baby. I remember when I got married, the first few months, and then when you finally secure the ring, and then you get in there, and then unajiachilia. Like I remember I was sitting on the floor, and my hair was a mess, and I was just in a t-shirt and do what. And then my husband he was lying on the bed, and he's like, "Yeah, babe, umejiachilia. You just let go of yourself. Just because you're married." Doesn't mean that I don't want to see your hair done. Oh, you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I do.
It was so funny, but it's also work.
It wasn't funny.
It was funny. It wasn't funny at that time, but then my eyes opened and I was like, anyway, I didn't take care of my nails because I used to take care of my nails, I used to take care of my hair, I used to take care of the perfumes that I wear and read books and do all this. I was an individual, and then I got into it and I completely relaxed. And I was in a t-shirt the whole day, or in a dera that you absolutely hate.
Yeah. I'll ban that thing.
No, it's comfortable. It's
But you see,
very comfortable.
it's good to pursue individuality because I'll be more attracted to you if you do your hair, you do your nails. I come home and you're smelling really
Nice.
good. You're smelling nice. You've done your perfume. Your body lotion, your water. And if I come home, your hair is just here. Your nails, you don't even know where they are. Kitty shirt.
You don't know where they are.
Porridge.
And it happens. You just get like like crazy. I can attest.
Yeah.
I
So
have been there.
individuality is really important. So how
I keep myself.
how do you practice individuality? Let me ask you that question.
I have a mind of my own, so I don't have to completely 100% go with what you say. Like there's a place where I can think for myself. I can come up with opinions without walking on eggshells. So that's another problem. That people, if it's messed up and toxic, and you find yourself that you're walking on eggshells, there's a problem there. If I can't tell you what I feel without, oh my goodness, what is Brian going to think about this? There's a problem there.
But these days people are using the word toxic really bad.
No. If a relationship, it's toxic. It's toxic. It's just not right. Yeah. So I have a mind of my
These days
own.
everything is toxic. Oh, this banana.
Toxic. But yeah, my mind can tell me, Amka, Enda, go and do this, and I will. I don't have to depend on your mind to tell me. There's a place of submission, and then there's a place where I am an individual. I can say I don't want this, and you will allow it. Yeah. So I can dress a certain way. I can read a certain book and decide to go and visit who, and It's just me, and I'm thriving in myself. I'm doing what I love, and I'm thriving. I'm working, and I'm thriving. In the balance of, I still remember that I am married, but I'm still an individual. Yeah. That's how I understand it.
That's how you understand it, and that's how you. But how do you practice it?
I do practice it.
Like, how do you? I'm interviewing you because you're going to ask me the same question.
Okay.
So, like, how do you practice, like, in your marriage? How do you practice individuality? Like, what do you do? Like, you've said what you think about individuality, but what do you actually do?
I have my own prayer space. Okay, well, all about. I have my own prayer space, my own prayer time. I pray in a certain way. Away from us, away from when we come together and do the family Bible study and the family prayer. I have my space with Jesus, my own secret place with Jesus, and then we come together. If it is, I wake up at a certain time. You have you're the early bird, right? So 5 you'll be out of bed and go. Me, I'll wake up maybe an hour later or 2 hours later, depending on how I'm feeling or how I am or what the previous day was. So it's not cast on stone, you need to be up by this time, all of us are up. It's not military individuality, right?
Yeah.
I dress a certain way, and then I would ask for your opinion here and there, but then you don't dictate what I wear. I can ask for his opinion, and he'll tell me, if you do this and this might work. And I respect that, but he also respects my boundary of, this is what I want. And then the fact that you allow me to speak my mind. Like, you don't tell me you need to shut up. Shut up. Don't say that. Why you... No. He allows me to speak and give my opinion, and you also listen to my opinion. Yeah. That's from my end. And also being a woman and you know, liking the girly things, and I'm just me with my flavor.
So, like, in the walks that you do.
Yeah, so I exercise the way that I exercise. You being a fitness person, you have your own way of exercising. So I do that with food. I can decide I want to eat this, and you decide you want to eat that. But sometimes it's not necessary.
There's only one meal that is being cooked in this house.
Right.
So that's, at the end of the day, you might want something, I might want for something else. But at the
we
end
might
of the
decide
day,
to get it, or we might decide, okay, no, let's
my
look for a balance.
My grandmother told me, if you cook 2 different meals in your family, it's a curse.
Okay.
No, let me tell you.
That's not my opinion.
If you cook 2 different, like, if I cook for someone githeri,
is that a superstition?
No, it's not a superstition.
I think it's a superstition.
But listen, if I cook for someone githeri, and then I cook for someone else chips, and then, like, if
I know households don't do that. Look at it this way. We're in this household, there is this, let's call it this household. And in this household, this person does not eat this because of certain complications. So that diet is...
I mean, if that's like...
acceptable?
That's acceptable.
But how is it a curse?
But now, for this other one, you don't have an issue with anything. You can eat githeri, but now you want to eat something else.
Yeah.
So you have to make 2 meals.
And that's not a problem, is it?
Well, you've never done that in our home. In our house, we eat.
But it's not a curse. People, I don't think it's a curse.
It's not a curse, but it's not good. The only way that we are going to eat different things is maybe when you go out.
Yeah, when you go out, it's acceptable. You're in a hotel, you can order 2 different.
Two different things. But at our home,
this is my preference and this is your preference. Just like you like chocolate and I love strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, our preference. And that is healthy.
That's nuts and all that and everything. I mean, that's okay. So ask me. Ask me. Ask.
Okay, calm down. Do you feel like I give you
this for me, the mic?
I'm not doing that, baby. I'm not doing that. It's just a...
me, they don't ask me.
Oh, Lord.
Do the mic for me.
No, I'm not doing a mic for you, babe.
I did that for you.
No, I'm not miking you up. Do I give you room to be an individual?
That's not a question.
That's a question.
That's not the question.
What question?
Ask me the question that I asked you.
I don't remember what you asked me.
I asked you How do you practice individuality?
So how do you practice individuality in marriage?
Ask me with zeal.
How do you practice individuality?
How do you practice individuality in marriage?
How?
Ask me.
How do you practice individuality in marriage?
So, now that I've been asked this question, I'm going to answer this question that I've been asked. And for me, the way that I practice individuality in marriage, I'm an early riser. So I wake up at 5 a.m. and me waking up at 5 a.m. and then I have a home office. So I go to the office and I sit on the machine, I start to edit, and like I have that personal space. So I do that from 5 till to around 8, 9. Just make sure that I have like 3 to 4 hours of work time on that. And then now I come to my wife, then we pray together, and then, but how, like, my practice of individuality is I go to the gym, and I get my own personal space by going to the gym. I also run, I jog. I was told I'm jogging. So I jog, I do like 10K in a week. I used to do twice, but now I'm thinking I'll do once, because if I do too much, then I'll get skinny, and I don't like being skinny. So working out, and then I also go meet with the boys. I have several. I'm a people person, so I have several close friends that I meet with, and then we just have feasts.
Oh yeah, so you're allowed to have your own friends.
Go out with friends, have
my
coffee.
Own friends,
Yeah, you have your friends that you can go meet with, have coffee, talk, You just do your own thing so that you can feel, doesn't have to feel that everywhere you go you have to take your partner,
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? The clingy relationship.
Where you can't breathe.
You can't even breathe. Why are you? So are you seated far away from me? Breathe. I want to hear you breathing. Like those clingy. It's always good to give someone space, because you see what happens. Like with me, at times, like I'm extroverted. I like to
outdoors.
I like to invite people over.
I don't.
I like to have people over, at our house, and just like, okay. And then I also like to cook. So I'm like, okay, we are cooking. Cook for you, and then we sit, we have fun, we play games, and
he gets high on that.
Yeah, I like.
For me, I get
high on that.
With take me to a hotel, leave me there, give me my own space, put the food there, let me just sit and chill. I come more. I recharge with space alone. He's the opposite of me, so people.
Let's go out, let's do some crazy things.
I have my time, but then just kidogo, and then I go back and recharge. That's just how
I also have a time where, like, after being with people for too long, I just want to, like...
Really? You can go 3 days full? Like my husband, oh my goodness. There was the first Christmas. Remember?
What happened?
Our first Christmas, this guy took me to this place. Okay, we were invited to a place.
Where?
Day 1, day 2, day 3. Me, I was done by day 2. I just wanted to go home, but he is charged, enjoying everything. Yeah, Lord, please allow me to just get out.
But you see now,
breathe and then come back.
Now, guys, you see, I should be able to do that without feeling restricted, because now I can't force my wife to be like me.
Yes.
I can't force her to be an extrovert.
And that's you learned.
And you see, I learned that. Like, I can't force her to come and support us when you are playing soccer every Sunday, because sometimes she likes to go home. But you've improved. You've improved.
It's a work in progress. I'm also improving in this area. So
but there are moments when you need to be there for your partner. There are moments when you need to support them and ensure that, I'm supporting you, I'm here for you, and I'm with you. Like when they are working, maybe they have a gig and all that, like support them in a way. But there's also the place of, this is your thing, go do your thing.
Go do your thing, and then when you
I will go and do my thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back
fulfilled and nourished,
and we can do each other's thing. You know, like it's very, individuality is very healthy. It's very healthy. Don't let anyone tell you that, oh, you know, in marriage you guys have to be together every time. You know, when you come to the house, be together, hold each other, sit together, da, da, da. Sometimes you need that space. You just even think, you know. Like for me, I like to plan what I'm going to do tomorrow. I like to plan it today.
Yeah.
So I like to go and spend some time by myself and plan what am I going to do tomorrow, you know. But it can be, so why are you writing there and you're not writing with me, you know? What are you doing and you're not doing it with me? So individuality in that area is very important.
One person may be very spontaneous and the other person likes to plan. So that's the difference between us.
Yeah.
He is a planner. I need to know when me, let's wake up, we do it. Okay, we can do that. And I think with time, with the more responsibility that we have and as our household grows, I might change to become a planner, but for now I'm spontaneous and I like it. And I know you would enjoy my spontaneity, if that is a word. Like, I get you out of your box and you come and do something that is completely out.
I think I'd enjoy that if there's no damage to whatever. Like, let's say we go for a holiday, okay? We go to coast and then like the events of the day, you know. So you say, okay, let's wake up and go swim. Let's do, like, that would be fun for me. But you can't tell me
we are going
now, and I have work to do, you know. I have to plan myself. Like for me, I plan. Okay, that's how I move. I plan, and when there's a detour, like it actually
makes you uncomfortable.
It makes me really uncomfortable because at the end of the day, I want to be there, you know, for my wife. I want to do what she feels that we should do together, but I also don't want to do it when I'm feeling like I don't want to be here, you know. But so the place of individuality. So I know that she can be spontaneous, and she also knows that I'm good with planning. So we are going to do a video. We are going to do a video in the next 2 weeks, and this is the topic. Then I start thinking about it. But now when you come and tell me, like, I mean, there are videos that we've done that are spontaneous, yeah?
Very few.
Very few. But the other ones we plan because I need to think what I'm going to say. You know, I mean, I'm going to operate better when I do that.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it's important.
But it's a healthy practice.
It's a healthy practice.
Yeah, it's a healthy practice which we encourage you to be an individual, have your own mind, your own way of thinking, your own pattern, what you like. It is acceptable to like something that your partner does not like. It's fine. It's fine. At the end of the day, what we said in one of our videos, that the body of Christ, everybody has a different role.
Yeah.
So my role is completely different from his, but then when we come together, we are that body of Christ.
Yeah, and don't be like Jason Statham who says, nobody tells me what to do. You know, so don't be that an individual person who you're so stuck up, you know, on yourself, you know. And you're like, no, me, I'm myself, no one can tell me what to do, you know, me, you know, like, you have so much ego, you know, about yourself. Like, don't be that type of person, you know. Like, be flexible to knowing about the other person, and allow the other person to be themselves and you to be yourself, but don't bring ego into it and say, me, I'll never change, me, I'm like this, you know. Like, open your mind to, okay, I can change. And then, I mean, look at, am I changing for good, am I changing for bad? So it's very important. Individuality, I'm for it. It works for us, you know, it works for us. And you know, even give room to miss someone, you know.
Yeah.
But if every time I'm with you,
which I don't mind because I'm a quality person.
Yeah, but I want to come home and say, honey, I'm home. You know?
The last time I said that, when is the last time you said that?
Babe.
When is the last time?
I say that every time.
Please.
I leave the house and come back.
Please, no, you don't.
I say, honey, I'm home. I want to say that like that Australian guy that you were talking about.
Please.
Yeah,
oh my God, let it go.
Australian guy of your dreams. This one is going to be here for a few episodes. So, yeah, I want to come home and say, honey, I'm home, you know. oh, I've missed you, so what have you been up to? You know, like you have time to catch up, you know. So what did you do today? And all that.
You know you don't do that. Ati, what did you do today? Babe.
I come and tell you everything that happened.
Oh,
and then I
literally have to shove information out of you.
Do you remember when I went for that other shoot and I came and I was jumpy in this house? And I told you, oh, you went like this, and then I asked you, what did you do today?
Blue moon. It's a blue moon situation.
It's not once in a blue moon.
It's a once in a blue moon thing. But anyway, I like to call it, what is your flavor in marriage?
Yeah.
Ours is this. Very high moments and very moments. But then your flavor is your flavor. Make your flavor. Spice it the way you want to spice it. Have fun the way you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Be the best that you can be. And my goal and my motto, let me just say, my motto is thrive. Let your marriage thrive. Thrive.
Yeah.
But you need to work on it.
Yeah. And also and let the other person feel important, you know. Like they can make decisions for themselves, in a kind way, you know, not just you know me, I just let you do that for you, you know, like let it be. I let you do that because you like to do it, okay? So I'm going to come and watch soccer because I know you like it when I'm there, you know, like it's I'm doing this for you. If you're doing something for the other person, let it be out of love, you know, but not from pity, you know, from a place of
let me just do it.
Let me just do it, you know, because if I don't do this now, you make
you fast and it's sacrificing.
Yeah, be selfless, but from a place of love, in a kind manner. Yeah. So individuality, there it is. So practice your individuality, and at the end of the day, be united. So it's everywhere, but in those everywhere there's
a central
somewhere point. You know, there's actually somewhere. So yeah, guys, so that's what's up.
And that's what's up.
That's what's up, you know. So that was our video. So next time, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Stop. Like
I'm not being welcome.
No, we are ending this video.
No,
bye guys.
Bye.
It's been fun.
Babe, we don't have time to stop. What are you doing with my hands?
Stop it.
How to do this?
No. You're making the camera get out of focus.
Getting the focus.
Bye guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, share the video.
Yeah, you know what it is, yo. You got my guy. You know what it is.